Hey YouTube, did you guys miss me? Well, first off, I'd like to say that I sincerely apologize for Mike Vankett, aka Hot Water Gaming, for being a dumbass. For those of you who didn't watch my entire last video, or my entire last episode of Pokemon Ruby Destiny Rare Legends, or for those that just didn't finish it, basically, he put a rap beat in instead of narrating it for 13 minutes out of an hour. To compensate for this, I'm making this video 2 hours. Will you see him again in the videos? No, I severely punished him. No, I kid. Yes, he'll probably be doing the next one. But regardless, yeah, this one's gonna be 2 hours, as you can probably tell. At least I think it will be. I don't know exactly if that's going to fit within 2 gigs. Actually, I don't even know if they have that limit anymore. Well, time shall tell. So, yeah, I did the gameplay here. So, where we left off last time, we'd just gone into the fortress. And the reason that I didn't just skip this quest altogether is because at the end of it, in a minute, you'll find out there's a really sexy ass reward for it. Now, the reason I taunted Lugia, I have no idea. I think it was just a stalling move or something. But nonetheless, there you go. So, Shadow Lugia basically flies away, or Dark Lugia, whatever it's called, and that rare candy. Only thing is, when you look in your bag, he didn't give you a rare candy, he gave you a half-dozen rare candies. Now, I saved these for right before the Elite Four, because it has a lot more effect on higher level Pokemon. Why? Because higher level Pokemon require more experience to level. It instantly skips through. Think of it this way, if I used it on Morgan, who is a level 4, it would only skip through about 30 experience points, which I could obviously easily get, much more easily so than if I did it on Mike, who's, I think in this point of the video, he's like a level 29 or something. It's like a couple thousand experience to level for him. Well, okay, what's more to get for free, 1,000 or 30? So basically, I save it for right before the Elite Four. Sometimes I even save it right before the Champion. It all accords to how well I think my team will fare. Nonetheless, so basically what happens here is I'm going back to Lorena, and I'm pretty sure at this point, yeah, that was the 4th gym leader that I had faced 2 episodes ago. Therefore, now I have to go back and face, which in the original game, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, is your father is now your brother. Sibling rivalry beats having to take on your dad. I would definitely say that the creator of Pokemon Ruby Destiny, which I forgot his name at the time, I think it's like Legendary something or other, I don't know. No, it's a Jagged something, I don't know. Just don't make me memorize these things. Anyways, I'm going to Snowsoft. He is, of course, a water-type gym leader, and I think I had to reset like 3 times. By the way, yes, I know, I'm just like Hot Water Gaming. My use of states in order to always make the opponent miss off of 1 mud slap, and always get the crits. Yes, I know, I am an utterly despicable cheater. Mainly, I use this on gym leaders, but I use it as well later on in the video. This is mainly because the more I use it now, the less I have to use it later on the battles that actually count. Why? Because more Pokemon get more experience and less Pokemon die. Pretty simple concept, right? Anyways, this basically the entire gym is the Spiel family. I literally think, from what I know, the entire, because I get through all these guys in order to level up, and thank God that I did. Lugia, baby Lugia, I mean, almost dies, or does die twice facing the gym leader. Little spoiler alert there. Yeah, but I guess I kind of should warn you. Also, in between every gym encounter, I go to the Pokemon Center. Why? Because I want to go into battles fully healed up. Anyways, so moving back to the what actually is going on. This guy, oh yeah, I'm sorry, this is I think one person that has something that's not part of the Spiel family. I basically did this because I expected to confuse Ray, and if I'm going to be all confused, which ended up not lasting very long, if I'm going to be confused, I might as well have the boost on each hits that I actually managed to get out. That is until he used parish count. Now basically what I did, I think I switched to the Pokemon I had with the experience share on it, which is the Bagon, aka Prague. Yes, I know I failed at spelling Praha, or P-R-G-U-E, Prague as it is pronounced in English, which is the capital of the Czech Republic. Why I don't change it? Because Prague is kind of a cooler spelling, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, honestly, in the Czech language it's P-R-A-H-A anyways, so I don't really care. I'm not really hurting my own Czechness there. Anyways, I feel kind of weird, because like normally when I do my narrations, it's like 4 in the morning and everyone's asleep, and it's 12:36 right now. 12:36 in the morning. I'm sorry, correct myself there. But regardless, everyone is still up, so it just feels kind of weirder. I don't know why. Anyways, I have 2 hours of this crap, so no, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. At this point I think I have like 6 views on each of them. I know the view's gonna kick up a bit, but you know, eventually. Oh well, hard work pays. So once again, just going down to the Pokemon Center. So basically, I'm actually was going to do this anyway, make it a longer. I'm basically going to try to break my record for length on the video every 5 videos, I think. So basically, if I actually get this far, is gonna be, you know, the 5th video, which is the next video. I was gonna try to break my hour that I normally do by doing 2 hours, but of course this is not going to happen because I've done this. Instead, it'll be 3 hours. There's some you guys can smile about. Something I can smile about and more on, because well, I get to do 3 hours of playing. I think I'm gonna split the duties up between me and Hot Water Gaming, just because then we each get to do an hour and a half of gameplay, and then we each get to do an hour and a half of narration. Or the fact he was a dick last time, I could just make him do all the narration, me do all the gameplay. But you know, if I'm calling him a dick, then I'd be a dick to him. It's not really hypocritical there. That is definitely hypocritical. That's not really cool, so I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, so we're 8 minutes in, and the fact that I'm getting bored watching me go around and wipe the floor, just murking all these freaking Celios, you guys are probably getting bored too. You can just skip ahead if you want to, but you may miss something in the narration, not guaranteed. I'm just saying, because I do go off topic a lot. Anyone that watches my videos a lot knows that. Now this is where my luck hit, because the confusing confused it, but it also let me OHK or one hit KO it from that point. And since I was of course faster, Baby Lugia beat Celio. That's what sucks. That's what was so great about. Oh yeah, and there's my stopwatch, just to let you guys know. That's why you saw that. But yeah, that's just what I liked so much about this gym, is basically Celio and Spiel's final form, Wailerin, was one of my favorites originally when Ruby and Sapphire came out, and it's remained one of my favorites. I've actually used it in OU tier competitive battling just because it's one of my favorites. I don't know, there's just something badass about like an extinct type of I don't know what you would call that, an extinct otter seal with red eyes and the ability to shoot blizzards out his ass. I don't know, it's just like, I like it. That sounded kinda wrong. Anyways, going back to the video. So basically, I took care of the Celio right here by calm minding as normal, because this also decreases the aurora beam. And I was like, am I gonna make it? I think I wrote a state. Yep, called it. And obviously at this point I reset, because once again Baby Lugia is based on a friendship evolution. If it dies, or it faints, whatever, let's be politically correct like Game Freak wants us to. If it faints, then it loses a crap ton of frickin' friendship, and that's a lot of time to gain back so that it can evolve into its beastie form of Lugia, and I can start giving them cheap herbs instead of freaking proteins and irons and rare candies and all that. Saved myself a little bit there. Actually, a lot, considering what's it like, the hyper potion version of the herb is, I think, 400 poke yen. That's just what I call it, poke yen, whatever. As far as I know, the symbol that's used to symbol Pokemon is, and I do speak Japanese, but the yen symbol is basically the poke yen symbol without the P. It's basically the lines, but they put a little curve on the top line. As far as I know, anyway. Once again, I'm not confirmed about this, but I plan on living in Japan to study ninjutsu to its fullest extent later on in my lifetime, so, and I've forgotten to write a state, so I felt really fucking stupid here. Oh yeah, warning, I use language. Anyways, so yeah, this ice ball, I just now remembered this, like, rollout. It continues every turn, it just gets more and more powerful. Like, I'd forgotten that at that point, and it's a smart thing I use Mud Slap. But yeah, so now that's basically a freaking snail with all the mud shots I had got through with it. And warning, the content you're about to witness is me getting my ass handed to me on a silver platter by my brother Kevin. This happens 3 times and with a ton of resetting, and I still lose. It's twice before I beat him. If you do not want to see me just basically getting the screen, Hot Water Gaming has blotted out. Yeah, so if you don't want to see that, skip ahead now. I would say skip about 8 minutes ahead. Don't hold me to that. I make no promises on that. But yeah, so basically I calm-minded up, and so confusion. Oh yes, and if you hadn't skipped ahead yet, but you're planning on doing it, don't yet. I have something to tell you. After this loss, it's either this loss or the next one, I teach my Pokemon ton of TM, or a couple good TMs anyway. Quan or Monferno learns Focus Punch, which turns out to be one of my greatest assets, and I knew this. I should have done this before the fight. I give Baby Lugia the TM for Shockwave, and I think that's it, but there are 2 major things, because both of them have the advantage to the ice types, and or water type for the Shockwave. But once again, basically his team consists of Spheal, Celio, and Wailerin in that order. So he's just so diverse and versatile, man. The things that he can do, they're just always different. It's not like he's using a single family of clone Pokemon and it's one's basically bigger than the other and they're all ice water types with the same moves basically and the same strategy. No, it's nothing like that. I went a bit too far with that sarcasm, but oh well, I need to extend things out. Yes, I'll go ahead and get myself on it. That's what she said. Now don't post it in the comments. It annoys the hell out of me. And I'm being a hypocrite because I do that all the time. Once again, getting off topic. So there's not really much I can say though on this. I am basically getting my ass kicked. So, there's a little PS. Even though I only got 6 hours of sleep for the past 2 nights in a row, after 2 hours of trying to get to sleep for each, I am much more energetic, as it once again is only 12:45 in the morning versus 3 in the morning. At this point it is summertime and I am pretty much nocturnal. I'm trying to reset it, but it's going little by little. And just to let you guys know, I'm going to warn you ahead of time. This video is going to be over a couple-day span that I narrated. Therefore, I could be in different moods and different statures and all at different times. Why? Because I'm probably going to do 30 minutes to an hour a day, or just, take little breaks in between, like hour breaks before I get back to it. To me, it's like, okay, I have all this flippin' narration to do, and all because I owe you guys. Thank you, Hot Water Gaming. Mike, just a special little word for you. You're a dick. You're still my bro, though. Anyways, so I basically am going to narrate it for probably another 14 minutes or so, just get to the 30-minute mark, and I'm either going to take a couple hours of break or an hour break, whatever, finish up my workout, or I'm just going to wait and hold off till tomorrow. Once again, this is actually what I do to pass time. If I have nothing to do, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go narrate. Okay, so yes, I know, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. Quan, who I named after Quan Kicker, has pretty much gotten OHKO'd by a Whaler's ice ball. This ice ball is not very effective times 2. So basically it does 1/4 of the normal damage. Fire and fighting both have the advantage over ice. I don't know if ice does half damage to fighting as it does fire or not, but I do know fighting does double damage to ice. You can tell me, you can argue with me, you can tell me that I'm wrong, but you have to remember I have a huge penis and thus your argument is invalid. Yes, I got that off of Ray William Johnson. Crucify me now. But anyways, I'm being really random and off topic, but once again, there is not that much to narrate until I get towards when I basically beat this guy. So, what I do here, and what I was crucifying myself for is, I did write a state. I thought I hadn't wrote a state right before I challenged him. Wow, I could have. Oh yeah, that's right, I wasn't supposed to write those states. I was just thinking in my head, crap, just in case I need to fall back on something. So basically what I was going for there with the reset was a burn, but I guess I just forgot to reset it again or something, I don't know. Oh, never mind, I think on the first one he got a crit. I don't know what I reset it for, honestly, right there. But anyways, basically I went in with the plan of try to save Mike or Marshtomp, aka, for last, because if I can get his Whaler with a good hit from if I can get a single mud slap on Whaler, I can basically kill him. Why? Because I can reset until he misses, and literally with this reset you can make your opponent miss 100 times in a row with an attack that normally be 100 accuracy. Yes, it's going to take a long time, but you can pull it off, because every turn it rolls that dice or it flips the coin, whatever thing it does, it takes the chance. And at this point he had frozen Baby Lugia solid, and I was like, screw that. Then he got a crit and I was like, dang it, quit it. But at this point, I was like, so am I going to survive if I call mine one more time? Can I take another Ice Beam? And if so, how much will my hit do to him? No, I cannot take a critical Ice Beam, though, so go ahead and reset that again. And boom. Yes, I could take it. Now, let's see how much Confusion's going to do, if I should switch out or not. If I should, then, oh well, I'm still going to leave it in there. I think I did. But, yep, left him there. Anyways. Oh, my little brother just got a text message. Yeah, he shouldn't leave his phone in my room. I'm not going to read it, though, because I'm not a dick like that. That's my little brother. I love my little brother. Anyways, so, yeah, I know I use the word dick a lot. Morgan, aside from being an HM slave and a really great pickup artist, as I call them, he has the ability to basically give me a free switch. How so? Because if I send him in and my opponent throws an attack, it's normally going to kill him, which basically means that I can go to the fainted screen, which, after you get faint, you shift out to another one. Well, basically, I get a free shift without any damage being done. And if they don't use an offensive move or they miss or whatever, you know what I can then do? I then have the ability to go to my bag and grab whatever need be. Like, if I need to use a hyper potion or whatever, I can do that. So, and I think that I lost this time too, even though how freaking perfect everything had to be. What's it? I basically reset until he missed that ice beam. What I'd forgotten is that he still had 2 hyper potions on lock. This made me mad. Takedown. Honestly, looking back on it, I should have probably, if he uses takedown on this move, let's see if he does. Oh yeah, that's right, hyper potion, never mind. Because all that recoil, like, that could be enough to really set the stage for the next guy to finish him. But see, I needed him on Wailerin because I had that mud slap. That mud slap is basically my saving grace in this match, or that I tried to make my saving grace, but ended up not working out too well. And he missed that one. I was like super ecstatic because I was like, yay, I can actually kill him in this mud shot now. So he used mud shot. It didn't quite finish the job, but he actually missed an ice beam. Now ice beam has, I think, 15% more accuracy than takedown. Takedown is a 85% accuracy, I think. And I just got another text message. And then get the credit on the cackle, and it finishes him. Okay, so basically, Wailerin came in and raped the crap out of my team. So, like, oh, should have changed to, can't get Baby Lugia killed if I can help it. So, let's go with Killer Ramek and try to put a lead sheet on him. That way, if I can stall him out, I can finish him. Wrong! Problem is, Wailerin is faster than, Venus, crap, what's it called? Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. Ivysaur is faster than Ivysaur. So, that being said, I couldn't really take that chance. I was gonna give a revive to Quan, but I was like, I think Killer Ramek would do me a bit better if I could land that one hit. Unfortunately, that is not the case. He took me out in one hit, boo-hoo, and 2 of my 3 leftover Pokemon being weak and the other one having less than half health, I was basically screwed, especially since the only one faster than Wailerin, as far as I think, I'm not even sure about that yet. I think Baby Lugia is faster. I don't know. We're about to find out. And so, let's find out. Is Baby Lugia faster? Yes, Baby Lugia is faster, but it doesn't hit hard enough. And at this point, I was like, okay, yeah, I can't. There's no getting out of that one. So then I taught them the TMs. I knew exactly what to do. Focus Punch on Inferno, aka Quan. And I got rid of Leer. I love the Torment and Taunt combination. One which being Torment, they can't use the same move 2 times in a row. Taunt makes them only able to use moves that do some sort of direct damage. For example, they could use Rapid Spin because it does a little base damage. Even though it gets rid of all the spikes, it has a side effect. It does do direct damage. They couldn't use Poison Powder because even though it does do damage at some point, it doesn't do direct damage. They couldn't do Parasol. They couldn't do any of that. So that's why I kept Taunt. Because I really enjoy that Torment, because they basically normally end up using a single move on one turn and then struggle on the next one. And it basically kills their options. So, Focus Punch is also extremely powerful against steel, especially when it uses hail, and I think that's what it did. No, it used Icy Wind, that's right. And then I was like, nope, that's not gonna happen. I used oh yeah, and I taught Monferno Overheat. Now, I set my state here just to see if he would use hail or not, and I think no, he didn't. That was it. Maybe the next turn, I don't know. Anyway, there was no point in using Flame Wheel at this point, because it would have barely touched him. Then, much to my surprise, I get a crit, and he falls down dead. Or, excuse me, politically correct. He fainted. Now, he brings out Baby Lugia. Baby Lugia, once again, against Celio, except the difference is, now we have Shockwave. I reordered all my moves because I just wanted to reorder them. My UI is actually, which stands for User Interface, is actually decently important to me. Now, Celio used Hail, so it really would have been smart just to let Monferno stay in. But, oh well, I did what I did. So, I have about 5 minutes left, and then I'm going to cut off narration for now. But, so basically, I went ahead and used Shockwave, Ice Beam, and the Hail. Tried to finish Baby Lugia. I, however, am not going to let that happen, because I need Baby Lugia. But then at some point I figured, I was at this point, I was like, you know what, I've already gotten him fainted twice, one more ain't gonna kill, this like ain't gonna be that big of a difference. Anyways, I use Leech Seed, and no, that's done. I really should have switched to Morgan, because that would have been, the most logical choice. I got, it's basically a free sap out of it, but oh well. Bagon died, and I'm really kicking myself for not switching at that point, but that's when I tried Focus Punch, I think. No, actually, did I go to Overheat, because he only had a little bit left? I don't know, you guys get to find out in a couple seconds. Yes, he used the Hyper Potion, and I was like, Flame Wheel, wait, why did I do that for? If he's gonna use the Hyper Potion, why did I? And then I was like, yeah, that's why I figured it out, like, if he's gonna use the Hyper Potion, might as well. And boom, raped, nigga. There's not much else you can say. See, there's the Torment, and I took care of Flame Wheel because I have Overheat. So, Wailerin was the one on the way. I was like, let's see Mike, let's see him in it. So I Mud Slap, and I wanted to see if he could actually survive one of his hits. He could, so at this point the match was pretty much mine, because everything he tries to do from here on out will miss. Just to add to it, so I wouldn't have to reset as much, I hit him with more Mud Slaps. So at this point he has 3 lower accuracy levels, right? Boom. Misses the takedown. Now he has 4 lower accuracy levels. I think I continued this all the way to 6. It's just better that way for all my Pokemon that I switch out to as well, just because, I don't have to. Let's see here, I hit him with a Mud Shot. Yeah, it was a Mud Shot. Like, he missed again, so. And at this point I went 3 in a row without having to write a state, so it's like, let's write one now. But he uses a Hyper Potion, but now this Wailerin is so freaking slow, and I had thought of this at this point. Why didn't I use my Chop before? Think about it. His main advantage over Ivysaur and Inferno and all the ones that could have done some decent damage to it or put a decent debuff on it, aka Torment or Taunt for Hail. All those Pokemon that could have done that, the only reason they couldn't is because of his speed advantage. I didn't take this away, and I actually had a fair chance. And some of my previous matches, if I would have just pulled him out at the right time, I could have done it. Oh well, though. I have 15 seconds left in my current narration, but I'm just gonna watch to see the end of this match, which is actually right now, so never mind. I have a bit over 30 seconds, but nonetheless, now that I've beaten my brother. I don't know if he's an older or younger sibling, or if he's a twin. So he goes, my parents wanted to see me for something, or Wally's or someone's. I go next door just to get surf from Wally. Later on in this episode, about a little over an hour in, I do go back and get the amulet coin, but it was definitely more towards the end of this 2-hour episode. Now, at this point, I was like, where's Wally's house? Oh, could that be it? And yes, in fact, it is. Now, I ended up having to reset because he gave me surf. I teach it to Lou. I teach it to Mike, and then I try to teach it to Lugia, but I end up erasing confusion because I was in too much of a rush. Therefore, I had to go back. So, delete water gun, and there you go. Fail. I was like, screw that. Anyways, I gave you guys an extra complimentary minute of me for this moment. It is now 1:01 in the morning. Hey, it's 1:01. I just thought of that. Nonetheless, though, I'm going to go and finish my workout that I have to do for my training camp. And obviously, you guys know, I fight MMA, so that's just something that I have to do. Anyways, water gun has been learned, yada yada yada. Well, this concludes my narration for now, but I will be back later, most likely after my workout or after the shower after the workout. Peace. Okay guys, so basically here's what's up. It's been 20 minutes. I basically just checked up on all my games on Facebook. Now that I have this done, I get a call from Alex. Alex says, oh, by the way, for those of you who are slow or bad at math or both like myself, it's been 20 minutes, meaning it is 1:22 in the morning. My mom is asleep, my brother is awake, my father is awake. Anyways, so I basically go to help Alex first because I want that TM Thunderbolt, just because, you know, it's one of the best freaking, probably is, in my opinion, the best electric type move, and a lot of other people's. So there you go, I get my Thunderbolts as soon as I complete this side quest. And on top of that, if I remember right, they have the town across from the cave, which she's talking about. Not only is it one of my personal favorite towns, I don't know why, it's just a really cool design. It's an island, but the gym leader there, he's not a real gym leader, but nonetheless, he and his trainers, so-called, are great for experience points. Also, the cave that we're going in to get the basement, which you guys are probably all familiar with, has 2 legendaries. Now, for those of you who are unaware, you all already know that this game has the, you know, even though it's a 3rd generation based game, it has 4th generation Pokemon, which you probably did not know, or you probably did, I don't know what you know, is that it has also every single legendary in the history of Pokemon, including a new one. That cave in Rendlebud City, that guy in the green little ranger's guarding, once you capture every single other legendary, you get the chance at him. It's basically the Arceus of this game, Pokemon Ruby Destiny. Only problem is that the game actually also has Arceus, but Arceus is not nearly as powerful. Anyways, what I'm basically rambling on about is that the basement, while you cannot attempt to fight them, let alone capture them, until you've, I believe, defeated the Elite Four, at least the final gym leader, you basically, Raikou and Registeel, they are both in that basement, as well as north of this little island that they refer to as, I forget, like Veronica City or something. This island, north of it, is the area where Shaman is, and Shaman is an event Pokemon that's a 4th generation, for those who are unaware. It's the little leafy-headed thing that It's like kind of cute, but it doesn't really deserve the title of legendary aside from its signature move, which is like seed bomb or grass bomb or something, I think. I don't know. But once again, I'm gonna actually narrate this for around 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna do my Facebook again, then I'm gonna do my workout, then I'll return, then I'll talk for a little while longer again, then I'll go take my shower, then I'll talk for a little while again. If you guys haven't picked up on it yet, I have absolutely no life. I actually do, but just not right now. Anyways, so this Eevee likes Sand Attack. What a surprise. What's new with all the little baby Pokemon? Got the Sand Attack, Sand Attack, Sand Attack. Okay, now my baby Lugia is about to die because I can't hit the thing. And my retarded ass had forgotten that Shockwave always hits. So why I was sitting there going for confusion, I have no idea. Probably just me being retarded in general. Actually, it was around 3 in the morning at the time of recording this. So, and this was when I had been up. Basically, the past 2 nights, I've had extreme problems getting to sleep. I'm tired as heck. I just cannot sleep. I don't know why. I have a very comfortable bed, and I start laying down and trying to get to, and I have a sleeping mask and earplugs. And when I start trying to go to sleep, it's that beautiful peak of the sun, where it's like just starting to shine in the window. It's like really relaxing. I don't know why, and the light doesn't bother me when it does get too bad, because I can put my shades on with these. And once again, aside from the shade, the eye mask, I also have the earplug, so sound isn't a problem. I've never been a sleeper. I am a major insomniac, and I got no sleep the past couple nights, so I basically was doing this as an activity for something to do to make my experience less hellish. It was hellish because I could not sleep, and I wanted to, and my eyes felt like they were on fire. Anyways, this guy is the wannabe gym leader of this area, and of course, what am I gonna do if he opens up with a Swellow? Considering now that I have 3 different types that have an advantage over many different types, each type being Psychic, have an advantage over the unorthodox, like Poison, and what else? There are a couple unorthodox types that you don't see a lot, but when you do see, like, they don't have any weaknesses. Well, I basically swept his entire team clean, or half of it anyway, because then he brought out, I think, Shedinja? Yeah, it was Shedinja, and this is the one of, so 1/3 of his team. I'm sorry, excuse my bad math. So, of course, I bring out Quan, but then I think, why not do Coloramic, and then I can get a Leech Seed. The reason I wanted to do Leech Seed was because, I get a free heal on it. So, boom. Lumineon, I think I stayed in as Coloramic. Yep, because obviously it being a water type, it has a very easy OHKO. Unfortunately, it was a 2-hit KO. And then he survived that. I was like, dang, what is this thing made of? So, obviously, Blaziken's biggest weakness on my team is Baby Lugia, as 2 of the 3 directly offensive moves are super effective. Blaziken being a fighting and fire type, while it's a good type to have advantage over a lot of Pokemon, it also has a lot of weaknesses, or the STAB bonus, because, freaking water type can have a poison type move. It's all about the move type, not the... But the same type of type bonus, or STAB, that it gets are numerous and effective. But it trades that for having its own fair share of common weaknesses, such as Psychic, Water, and you guys know, if you're watching a hack, you know the type chart by heart, most likely. Anyways, I've basically been going on for 7 minutes, and it feels like a lot longer. I don't know why, but this time it just feels like it's been longer than it actually has. So Prague evolved into Shelgon, or Prague. Still Prague. I got rid of Rage because Rage was a freaking pointless move. Later on in this episode, I replace... What was it? Headbutt was strength, because, you know, the TM that it has, was that at this point? No, it wasn't. Okay. And since it's now a shell gun and it can actually fend for itself to a more decent degree, I now give Baby Lugia the experience share. And spoiler alert, at the end of towards the end of the video, a bit less so than me getting the amulet coin, as I mentioned before, Baby Lugia becomes Lugia. And actually, in my head, at that moment, it's when it hits level 36, because basically I had the experience share on it until, I think, like the 7th gym leader. Well, I had it in the back of my head. I'm like, okay, yes, I know exactly what's gonna happen. It's gonna hit this next level. I guarantee you it will evolve. If it doesn't, then I'm just gonna go get a freaking effective Pokemon, because I'm tired of sporting a Baby Lugia. Well, guess what? It evolved, and I called it. So, Game Freak. Anyways, there's Registeel, and the reason I like the Regis so much is because it's named after my favorite type of weed. I'm just assuming Reggie. I never said that. Anyways, so once again, you can't face it. It just disappears when I write the state, because while disappearing, I'm 99.9% sure that it doesn't remove your ability to just come back later, exit and enter again, and it'll be there. It just didn't make sense to me. Why to, you know, take the 0.1% chance of screwing over the entire game? So, and what I mean by that is, once again, you have to capture every single legendary, not just battle, but capture every single legendary to get the game-specific legendary, which is like Angelin or something. I don't know why it's basically named after an angel. So, anyways, and once again, why I use Torment, I have no idea. So, OHKO it, there you go, yada. Go, and here's Raikou coming up. And that's why I wrote the states, and it's Alex, here's the generator, go forward. Look, it's Pokemon. Maybe it won't attack you if you just leave it alone, okay. Not hard of the order to follow, right? Wrong, you forget. I'm Czech, I don't listen. That made no sense. Anyways, I get the Thunderstone, and I'm pretty much just... I just wanted to check, you know, if I could actually battle them if I had show off the gym raid or not, but apparently it retains to be the Elite Four is the prerequisite. Now, me running around being dumb, I'd forgotten that there was an upway passage here. Oh no, it's the one by Reggie Steel. Or in this case, I'm gonna call it Reggie Silver. Reggie Ice is gonna be Reggie White. And Reggie Rock is gonna be Reggie Crack. Yeah, I know, that was a really bad joke. I actually was gonna originally try to lead up to Reggie Gillius being called Reggie Green. I was trying to think of how that would fit in, but I'm like, Reggie Rock, Crack Rock, there we go. Anyways, enough with my really bad humor. We have, my goal is to narrate till the 45-minute mark. That cave right there is where Cresselia. There you go, Cresselia. That's the Pokemon. The legendary that's in that cave is Cresselia. And, of course, I can't face it yet. He dropped his glasses, and these are the black glasses, which basically increase dark-type moves. It's a held item. So, it's basically a couple steps behind him, but the problem is those aren't really his glasses. Although, what I don't understand is Game Freak, way to be diverse and creative. His sprite has glasses just from him being a super nerd. Why did they not change this? Because he's an exclusive character? I have no idea. It's like, where are my glasses? It's like me at 3 in the morning. Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Mom, Dad, I can't find my glasses. Have you checked on your face? Tap's face. Oh! Anyways. So I go and get my TM. And I'm about done narrating for now. Just gotta stretch it out a little bit longer. Ahoj, dobranoc. In other words, hello, good evening, or good night, whichever you prefer. So I basically just did my workout. I've been on break for a couple minutes doing my Facebook games again. Really want to have those leveled up, but anyways, I'm getting into pretty good conditioning for my fight. Anyways, so basically, here's what's going on. So I'm gonna do 15 more minutes, do my Facebook and stuff, take a shower, do my Facebook. But this 15 minutes I'm gonna do in a minute, or after the shower, or what? These 15 minutes. I'm sorry. These 15 minutes are basically until it's gonna be at the 1 minute. 1 hour, 1 minute and 37-second mark that I stop. Why? Because that's the end of the little movie maker clip. But anyways, and then I'll just put in the other sectors as we go. But point being is that I have about 15 minutes worth of narration, and that's it for this evening. I will continue tomorrow. Mañana. Anyways, yeah, I'm a linguist, don't ask. That's why I know all these things about what different languages, what they mean. The reason I know what ahoj, dobranoc means is because I am Czech. But, oh well. So, this rant black belt, right, supposedly. Hike, I was actually surprised because, I didn't expect any challenges on the route. I was like, I've already cleaned this place up. And I remember, oh yeah, I never went down that path. I just got the Monferno or Quantique. So, yeah, but basically, Downpour City is a little past here. And excuse me for being a frickin' moron. I was like, oh, Blue Path Cave? Oh, wait, that's where, I think it's like Girantina is at. So I was like, oh, no, it's not. This is not the way I should be going. I should be going another way. And then I start turning around, and I'm like, oh, yeah, never mind, I'm being stupid. And I come back. That's the cave. All these, oh yeah, I think the cave up there, up that waterfall, is Regigigas. But yeah. Anyways, I can't stop messing with my knuckles. I just realized that that's probably not the best for me. Yeah, and I just went ahead and reset my playlist there because I was listening to music the whole time I was doing this. But regardless, so basically what's going on now is just go back to the Blue Path Cave and go down the waterfall over here, and pretty direct, right? So go around, and then you're basically at the Downpour City. And this is the 6th gym leader. This gym leader is a water type gym leader, and I actually end up using Monferno or Quantique a good bit of the gym. The reason why is because I just knew that as soon as I left that gym, 2 of my Pokemon would be way ahead of the rest. Those 2 would be Ivysaur and most likely Baby Lugia, seeing as Baby Lugia. Oh yeah, and I just realized I hadn't nicknamed Baby Lugia yet. Baby Lugia will have that experience share, and on top of that, all of its, power with Shockwave against water. So I was like, okay, well, we better go ahead and get Monferno up there early. Well, this actually turned out to be a time where I used Monferno for the most part. And I really should have used Focus Punch at that point. Did this one work though? No, it didn't. Okay. Let's see here. So what did I do now? Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, wait a minute, that's right. It presets the move based on the Pokemon I have out. So I just switched into Baby Lugia and Shockwave, but there's no reason not to. It has the experience share, so it's not stealing any experience from Monferno anyways. So yeah, I write a lot of states now, just for the fact that that's basically you're saving the game on this, because I really don't like using the normal save feature because it takes way too long on the emulator when you can just press Shift F1 or something, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I basically, for this whole time, was just Monferno and then Baby Lugia, which just now thinking about it, looking back on it, if I would have put the experience share on Monferno and just brought out Baby Lugia or just break the whole gym with whomever, then, wow, well, then again, I wanted to get Baby Lugia to Lugia as fast as possible. I think at the end of this video, spoiler alert, Lugia, when it does evolve into Lugia, it's level 36, and then by the end of the video, it's level 37. Now, tell me how, and the rest of the team is barely level 30. It looks like 30, 31, something like that. So, honestly, when you think about it, I really did do a lot of, a lot of working on very specific things, such as evolving Lugia. But when it got there, I basically had a secret murder weapon, because any time that I had a problem with anything, all my other Pokemon would be level 30, and you'd have Lugia at 37. Normally, my opponents were a couple levels under my normal level 30s, but any that weren't were definitely under my level 37 Lugia. And it's a Lugia on top of that. It could be under leveled for all we care. And at that point, I realized I just pretty much completely screwed over the puzzle. So I was like, great, now I've got to go reset it. So I walk out the door, and obviously these puzzles aren't very hard. Like, really, most of them consist of taking one of the things that has the two-way bumper, or the T-shaped ones, and the ones that are shaped similar to T's, and basically doing that, taking them by the lever, and instead of just walking through them to switch them, actually manually switch them by that little lever there. Boom. See, like that? That's basically the entire gym. Like, I used to have troubles in the past, and I was like, wait a minute. These are so hard, they're obvious. What am I having trouble with? My IQ's a little over 147. I probably shouldn't be having too much trouble with this. Anyways, so I take him on real quick just for the experience of it, experience points. Gotta get all those before we go to the Elite Four. And I really think that I kind of overrated the Elite Four in my gameplay. Because, everything, and I don't know why I overheat missed twice in a row, but it took out Wingull, which surprised me in one hit. I think I overrate the Elite Four a little bit. The champion is Ash, but so what? Ash Ketchum isn't even that much of a beast in the series, and I don't really watch the series, but point being, I overrate him a little bit, because, the champion, Ash, as you could probably guess, his best Pokemon is a Pikachu. Not really a lot to be scared of there. He, unlike all the other champions in the third generation games, though, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a specialty. Oh yeah, and spoiler alert, the final gym leader, the 8th gym leader, has a diversified gym. Her gym is really, really diverse. You have to go through 20 trainers, literally 20 trainers to get to her. But her gym is unspecialized. And honestly, aside from the final gym leader, the Viridian City gym leader in Pokemon Gold and Silver and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, we really haven't seen a typeless gym. So, and Gold and Soul Silver 1 now, back when this hack was created. At the time of recording, yeah, it's definitely out. I think Pokemon Black and White were out. I think they are right now, too. But anyways, yeah, from what I know, that's basically the run of the down of it. So, yeah, I was trying to make sure that I didn't, and Pelipper uses Protect, and I'm like, hopefully I don't use Miss this turn. Was I right? Let's find out. Oh yeah, right there I was like adjusting my playlist again. Yep, and it did use mist, and there we go. So now, great, I finally get to the end, do all the puzzles, kill all the trainers. Oh wait, I gotta go heal now. I basically was saving this entire game. Basically, I've been saving my money. There are a couple things that can really help you save things and help you get a bunch of recovery items if you have the patience to wait on them. The lava cookies was the first one. At the end of one of the 4 episodes. I love how, like, I'm about to get my 6th gem badge already, and it's only the 4th episode. But yeah, if you go to what's it? If you go to the Good enough, I forgot what I was talking about. Shit. Oh yeah, discount items. You have the lava cookies was the first one, right? Right. The second one is the what are they called? What are they called? Lava. Oh yeah, the vending machine at the what's it? And at the end of this episode, I buy 99 of each except for the freshwater. I buy an extra one of those on accident, but basically the vending machines at the top of the department store in, well, my cat just woke up, in what was I forget what city, Lily Cove or something like that, Lily Cove City, something like that was the department store city. Well, the basically version of that in this game is the same as in the other game. It's extremely cheaper to buy those. They're the best possible deal you can get, especially after a battle. During a battle, they're still highly useful, but during a battle, I recommend more of the herbs if you don't have to worry about evolving your baby Lugia anymore into Lugia. These are perfect for in-between battles when you need a heal. Couple a freshwater, soda pop, and lemonade all at 99. Couple that with a full stock of lava cookies, 99 lava cookies, and it's really not that expensive. Like I managed to, like, I had 60,000 at the end of the video when I bought all these, right? And actually went and restocked on lava cookies too, just off of selling a few TMs. I think I sold like 20,000 worth of stuff total. I sold my nuggets, my TMs, and everything. No, that's a lie. I probably sold like 40,000 or something, but all in all, it cost about 100,000, which it can easily be made at by that point if you sell some things like nuggets and all useless stuff that you're not going to need that are meant for selling, and you can literally have 99 lava cookies, lemonade, fresh water, soda pop, and this is extremely useful and inexpensive. And that's just, I'm basically, now that I have those, I'm set for the entire rest of the journey. The rest of the journey is not too large, though, as you know. I have 6 badges. But most of the exciting stuff happens now. Spoiler alert, it's not in this video, it's in the next video. We are hauled off into the Johto to fight Dark Lugia again. So this time Dark Lugia is at level 99. The funniest thing is, honest to God, I've beaten this twice. How, you may ask? Venusaur. You see, when you get to the area of the Johto, if you go a little bit down the cave before you face Dark Lugia at level 99, there's a team for Toxic. Now, for those of you that don't know, Toxic is poison, but every turn it increases the damage done by double. So basically, the first turn it's a 16th like normal poison, but then it's an 8th, then it's a 4th, then it's a half, then it's a kill. And because the Dark Lugia is just a wild Pokemon, it's not controlled by anyone, you can actually defeat it just by putting Toxic on it and stalling it out. It's honestly, I freaking love doing this. It's just, let's see here, a 16th, an 8th, a 4th, a half, and then if he's not dead by then somehow, if he has, like, I think Dark Lugia and a half cover, 5 turns max with Toxic on it, and you're done. Alright, so now, basically, obviously, neither of them are really the gym leaders, but the gym leader, Jessica, healed up all the Pokemon, and I lead with Inferno, just to see if Staryu would use Minimize, and I was correct. I hit the Focus Punch, and it happened. Now, knowing that Jessica would use a Hyper Potion, I don't even think I wrote a state. Oh, never mind, I did. I was just changing my playlist again. And so, there you go, boom. And so I managed to successfully make her waste one Hyper Potion. I don't think she did it again, nope, but... And then I was like, oh yeah, wait, I'm being dumb. There's no reason to do that. And Overheat, though, does take care of Staryu. Threatens with a Lapras, but obviously I'm not phased. Just to see if Lapras would use like Hail or something, or Rain Dance. And guess what? It uses Earth. That's why I'm glad I said that state right before the switch, so I basically did free switch. Switching to Kiloramic because obviously the grass type has an advantage over the water type part of Lapras. I'm not sure if Ice negates this or not. We will find out, but I do know that I got a nice little leech seed, and I think I put sleeping powder. Hey guys, great news! Well, number one, let's start out with this. It is, well, officially now 12 a.m. on Monday, but I am mega happy. Gay, you may ask? Which is Spanish for why, or technically that's what, so I'm retarded. Porque. The reason is, I got a freaking great night of sleep for the first time. Not only that, but I found out why I was getting some shitty nights of sleep. The reason was that I had, what was it? I have a really, 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 really bad bed. And because I normally sleep on the bed versus the futon, because there's no reason to sleep in the living room. I mean, there's normally not a reason to sleep in the living room, now that I know the futon in the living room is better than the bed in here. For those of you who don't know, a futon is a couch with the specific purpose of being a couch that folds out into a bed. Also, I just looked at the total footage and realized it's not going to be a 2-hour video, but rather a 1 minute, 42 second. I mean, 1 hour, 42 second, and 42 minute and 51 second video. Now, I do not know why, because I'm pretty sure I recorded 2 sets of videos that were an hour and 2 minutes each, so really the net time should be 2 hours, 4 minutes, and whatever random amount of seconds you want to call it. Well, this did not happen. I don't know why, but oh well. Guess what? Guess that it's kind of going to make up for it, because I'll make sure to hit the 3-hour mark next time. It's going to be a night where I'm really, really bored and have absolutely nothing to do, that I end up doing a 3-hour video. And it's going to be over a couple days span. That's why I'm going to wait about a day to release this video. Probably going to release it tomorrow, so that I can have some leeway to start working on the next one without having, to be expected, okay, it's been a couple days, where's the next one? That's something I've also noticed, is that I've been uploading these things every couple days. Just a testament to I have no life. I really do, but anyways. So, I really kind of should start doing shoutouts in this video and all. And, shoutouts like I said I would. So yeah, pretty much, shoutouts are to Cameron, happy 13th, now as of yesterday, Kenny, and, oh wait, no, that was 2 days ago, now it's Monday. Anyways, teach, strength to Prague, as I had mentioned before that I was gonna do, and, so, basically, for now, I'm just going to record like 15 minutes, and we're going to have, actually, I'm going to record 20 minutes now. There's no reason not to. I'm going to record 20 minutes now, and 20 minutes later. This should add up to the 40-minute mark. Also, I am going to have some music playing in the background. Why? Because let's just be honest, it will be extremely boring And I'll go ahead and put the disclaimer ahead of time. I listen to the dirtiest shit out there. So, yeah, I grew up in ATL. What can I say? Is that pretty much speech, nigga? Yeah, but here you go. Let's see. Yeah. At least I'm not making the entire narration a rap beat. Hot Water Gaming, asshole. But anyways, I still can't believe he did that. So yeah. Also, I'm trying to think of. Hold up, my little brother's here.
But it gets pretty hardcore.
Well, guys, I'm listening to a song my little brother introduced me to. Not really little, but yeah, I know. Dude, look at it from this angle. See, it's freaking. Yeah, guys. By the way, my webcam's falling apart.
Drop niggas.
Yeah, so anyways. What do I have to do now? I'm just doing that UFC Pro Fighter game on Facebook. I mean the UFC Undisputed Fight Nation and the Pro MMA Fighter. It's a really fun Facebook game for fellow MMA fans. My only wonder is it actually worth it for me to be sitting here, you know, talking to the camera for all this time? Like, are people actually going to listen to the narration? Are they actually going to view the video the whole way through? I'm confident that they will, because, you know, hard work pays in general, and trust me, it's hard to sit here and talk to a microphone for 30 minutes straight solely doing that. That's why I've been, you know, putting songs in the background and all now. That song does go pretty hard. Anyways, that's what she said. But hope you guys are gonna hear a little thing touching the camera. Basically, I have a Microsoft LifeCam. The way this thing works is the back of it has a little hole. I swear to God, guys. No, that's what she says on any of the stuff I'm about to say. It has basically a little hole in the back of it that has a north or a south magnet, and then a north magnet on basically a stand. And then it has clips you can clip on with the north magnet, like clip it onto your laptop, and then it has ones that with little stickers on the back. Well, I still have the clip-ons. Don't. Oh, heck, I'm just go ahead and get myself. That's what she said. But anyways, it basically has glue on the back of the north magnet to keep it held to the stand, and this glue is falling apart every single time I put the camera on the magnet on the stand. So it is really starting to affect, you know, what I can do, because if I can glue it back, of course, but you know, how long is that gonna last? And on top of that, what I really need to do is find all of the other ones and start setting up, you know, a new studio. And there, Lugia, baby Lugia is a Lugia now. Yay! I still haven't nicknamed that thing. I think I mentioned that yesterday, though, so. Whew. Alright, well, I guess I'll nickname it in my next video. There's tons of stuff I need to do in my next video. So, what we're doing here is teaching it fly. Because that was basically why I didn't go out and catch a bird Pokemon, because I was like, it'll evolve into a Lugia, then it can fly. So, the one that needs experience share most at this point is still Shelgun, aka Prague. Why? Because it is gonna evolve into Salamence, and I'm waiting on that shit, man. That's awesome. But it's gonna be a Salamence, but it didn't evolve until level 55. When it does evolve, it kills. But before it evolves, it's not really the best. So it's just, you know, generally speaking, I've just thought of this too. The main time I end up bringing it out is as a free switch, basically, into when I'm battling an ice type. because I end up switching into it, and it kills it with an ice beam, and then I switch into what I was really wanting to switch into. Basically, so what I was originally going to switch into didn't get hit with an ice beam. And let me push the camera back with the glue again. There we go. Okay. Anyways. Who might you be? Searching for the legendary Pokemon. Spoiler alert, the legendary Pokemon in the cave over to the right is Arceus. There, I said it. So I have around, let's see here. I have around 10 minutes, let's say 11 minutes of narration left, okay? So, let's go ahead and put something on in the background again because I'm getting bored. Alright, so soldier, my flow's sicker, you're so thick, well mine's so thicker, you talk shit, I will kick your dumb nigga. So, I pretty much am playing the Facebook game again for now. Pro MMA fighter. That was my little sister. Keep thinking it's a game that's been playing such a boy, I'll bust your brain. This song right here goes hard. Fucking with a youngest killer, youngest gorilla, nigga, I split you, I do you with your knife, stick your eyes, pick. So, let me actually look at the video now. So apparently I'm facing a Butterfree. Wow, what a surprise. So I switched into Mike because, you know, Surf basically rapes when it's raining. And at this point, I don't know why I switched. Because I think I should went to the death focus punching. I was being really dumb, just like focus punch, I'm too lazy to write a state, so focus punch, focus punch, focus punch, focus punch. I was being really dumb. So, yeah. So, with all that, I finally got it, and I was like, shit, it does nothing. And then I was like, alright, whatever, switching to Mike. And withdraws Beedrill. Then I was like, should I use Mud Shot? Oh yeah, it's a flying type, that's right. So I shouldn't. Pass me the ball and watch a nigga ball. On Gucci to the jaws. I'm money over. I don't really give a fuck. Tatted on my neck and throat, and them girls lit me up. So. Wow, that actually makes time go by faster. So. I'm gonna check up on my Facebook games again. That's basically what I'm gonna do now when I get bored narrating here. Put on my Facebook games and my, you know, music. But I'll try to keep as much of that out of it as possible. And in fact, just so I don't kill the quality of this video, I'm gonna, after this song is done, I'm done with the Facebook games and, you know, music. I'm in the club. Nigga, fuck your mean mud. Fuck your mean mud. Nigga, fuck your mean mud. Yeah, I've heard this song so many times. It's a good hype song, though, honestly. I mean, if you need to get hyped up for something, need to get your confidence up for something, yeah, this is the song to go to. I'm not gonna lie about that. Yep. Alright, well, that's it for this 20-minute segment. Drop the mic. That's it for the 20-minute segment of narrating for the music and games. However, you thought I was gonna leave? No, I'm not yet. I'm going to go ahead and I have 6 and a half minutes, and so here's a random little camper girl. Are you not fit? Yeah, I'm pretty fit. I do like 300 sit-ups a day, bitch. So War Turtle, just protect. It's like, oh Lord, man, come on. And then it uses Rapid Spin. I'm like, dang it. That I wouldn't have minded so much if that protect would have if it would have gotten to protect. And so I had to right to stay at this point, but I decided not to, just switch out. War Turtle actually was gonna use Bite, and honestly, this surprised me because I thought it was gonna like, use Rapid Spin or something on Quan. So it dies, and I send out proc, and I just now realized exactly how. First off, I just now realized I attempted to use Ember. Second, I just realized that Power Prog's a strength move. And third, like, all my Pokemon were paralyzed. I forget how this happened. I don't know why they are all paralyzed. They should not all be suffering from paralysis because I have all of those lava cookies. I don't know if I was just asleep at the desk or something, but clearly there was something wrong. See, I always like to look back on the gameplay, because obviously I can't narrate for hours straight like I can play the game for hours straight and not get bored. You know, I gotta take breaks sometimes, so it's a really good chance to look back on it since I've seen the footage, just since I've seen it in my head too twice at that point. It's like, huh, so that's how I could have improved, and that's how I will improve. Got it. So got about 3.5 minutes left of narration for this little split segment. And so the ranger says she's totally fit. Like, whatever. I don't really care. We're in the middle of a rain. It's not like I'm gonna go do freaking short sprints or anything. Now, this cast form was mentally retarded beyond belief. Watch this film. So I got it with the focus punch. You'd think that it would do it right. If it did it 3 times, if it got focus punch like twice or 3 times, or they change the weather all that time anyway. Oh, well, I guess it'd predict use a different move, right? Wrong! It's not. Oh, let me readjust my mic again. It means I gotta take it off the stand, readjust, back on. There we go. Okay, well, Lugia fly, Lugia kill, and yeah, so, Evan came in, by the way, so that's where that little audio skip was. It might have happened a minute ago. I was channeling up my playlist again, and there you go with that, and this little Hex Maniac, fucking Satanist. Can't really say much. I was one of those at one point. But anyways, I basically use Fly and then Shockwave. Pretty basic strategy on a Kecleon. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have Shockwave anymore. That's what oh yeah, I couldn't have kept it because I need Calm Mind. Alright, we're moving out to Mount Prior. Why? It's like, dude, don't be a dick. It's a cemetery there. Anyways, this is the city I was talking about that's similar to Lily Cove that's coming up. It's pretty obvious judging by the design of the route here. But honestly, oh yeah, in the next video I just remembered something. I'm pretty sure that this is a city where if you surf a little bit to the right outside of the city, you'll reach Cinnabar Island. Now, little spoiler alert here, but this is actually a huge tip that I would recommend you have. When you get to Cinnabar Island, whether this is it or not, when you reach the Kanto and go to Cinnabar Island, okay, check this out. Go to Cinnabar. Go to the, go to Cinnabar, go to the trash can, and it'll say the trash can's empty. Talk to it again, and it'll say it's empty. Talk to it a third time, and it'll be like, what? I'm empty. I told you I'm empty. And then some random dialect and give you a second Master Ball. You heard me correct you to a second Master Ball. Now, to some people that didn't know Pokemon, that could sound really, really wrong. Which is why I'm saying Master Ball and emphasizing it as loud as I can, so the rest of my family can hear too. Anyways, so I have a little bit more left. Fly map is way fucked up. Anyways, Polaris. And I was basically trying to find my way back to Sunford. And I had forgotten what the name of the original town is, because this is where I get the amulet coin. I was like, what's the original town called? And I get to Sunford. I'm like, oh yeah, Sunford. And after trying to track it down for all that time, I finally got it. Solaro, Polaris. I was like, Lustertown sounds familiar. Oh no, wait, that's old past Snowsoft. And I think the cave over there is the one where you get one of the legendaries, Rindlebud. And I was like, okay, that's not it either. Shit. And honestly, I could have just walked from here. But and there goes my stopwatch again, being all gay. And boom, Veronica. And I was like, oh, okay, I know this is not the place. Like, the instant I clicked on it, I was like, oh, wait, never mind, that's not it. I mean, I think it is, but it's not. And then I was like, Snowsoft, I could fly to Snowsoft and walk. Wait, what's the original town called? Darn it. Not Veronica, not Rindlebud. Polaris, dang it. I got the tip of my tongue on it, that's what she said. Destriel, Aurora, no, that's that other island. Dang it, that's the other island too. Well, where is Snowsoft? Okay, Downpour, Solaro, Polaris, Sunford. Oh, Sunford. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, now I can get my amulet coin and get double money for all my battles. Yay! Thanks, Mom. It's rare that you hear someone saying their mom made them into a pimp with a lot of money. Well, this is half true, because while the character in this game now has a lot of money, he is still a white-ass ripoff of Ash Ketchum. And to be a ripoff of someone as white as Ash is saying something. Anyways, so I'm done with the narration for now. I'll highlight you guys in like 20 minutes, okay? Holla, what's up, guys? So, yeah, I'm back. It's 2:19 in the morning. And is it just, okay, good, it's not just Movie Maker, it's Movie Maker. I was, so I was like, hold up, did I fuck up the video? Anyways, I am going to record for 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna go. I think that everyone's asleep. I know my dad's asleep. I know my little brother's asleep. So I'm gonna go to just, I don't know, do some things after that. As you can tell, I'm starting to slow down a little bit, getting tired and all. So yeah, by the way, I'm going to be playing my Facebook games again if I don't really have much to talk about like at the moment, but you know. So yeah, pretty much just as soon as I can finish up this narration, it's going to be nice. And once again, the next video is going to be 3 hours long. I don't know if I'll do all the gameplay at one time. I definitely know for a fact I won't do all the narrations at one time. This one took me 2 days, and I've had multiple narration sessions per day. It's just like annoying, but nonetheless, so there you go. I mean, going to shift out to Mike, and was this the rival battle? I don't know, I think it was. Wait, let me see what he or she shifts into next. If it's a she and it switches into a Pokemon that I know Tamashii has, like a Pikachu or something, then you know, there you go, it's Tamashii. Well, let me just find out when they shift. Don't know why I didn't write a state there, but I was just getting tired of this battle, so I switched into Lugia, and I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and take care of this one. And yep, it's Tamashi, and this is her last Pokemon. There you go. So, I'm pretty sure I used Sleep Powder. Oh, never mind, I used Leech Seed, and then I thought, oh crap, I should use Sleeping Powder, then I saw it miss, I was like, yes. So, Pikachu managed to leave me with 1 health, and of course, seeing as Pikachu is not the strongest thing alive, that's all I needed to basically get the win. I really didn't even need the Leech Seed. Looking back on it, looking at that footage, nope. There you go. So I just heal up, and after this, I'm pretty sure the footage is pretty boring. I'm actually gonna speed it up right now. I'm gonna go and find the footage where all I do is purchase drinks, and I'm gonna speed it up, and so be right back. Hey guys, I'm gonna just the mic. Okay, so I went ahead and sped everything up, and it turns out this actually makes the video an hour and 30 minutes, which surprised me. Seeing as it was supposed to be 2 hours in the first place, and it surprised me once by making an hour and 42 minutes, and now it's even less. Oh well though. Okay, so basically what you're about to witness is going to be at, okay, that is 12 times speed. Yes, 12 times sped up on top of the already 4 times sped up game. So, all in all, that would take a damn while to do on a real cartridge. It'd be worth it, though. That's a lot of money to save. So, I went and sold the Big Pearl, I think. No, I went to, I basically neglected the elevator and went all the way down the stairs, and now I'm headed to go get some more lava cookies and herbs. And I'd forgotten the name of the city, which was Barora. And see there, I passed right over it. I felt really fucking stupid when I actually entered the town and saw it. But nonetheless, I go to Lorena, and I basically went ahead and crossed the bike path to get there. And I was like, okay, I think it's this island. Nope. Wrong island. Wrong island. Come on. Maybe I should have sped this part up too. There you go. And so I met Tommy and fly. I couldn't think of it at the time. So I ended up just taking the bike path, but I also ended up being stupid and going off to the side of the bike path and attempting to go to the city where I got my bike from. Why? I don't know. And I have no idea why I did that. Anyways, what was I trying to accomplish here? I don't even remember. So, yeah, I just couldn't think of the city name. So eventually I was like, whatever, just take the bike path. So I flew back to Montami and side path. I crossed a little into here. I was like, this is gonna be a breeze to cross. I'm like, oh wait, I don't even need to cross. Let's go to the bike path. And I was like, oh yeah, I really should have just used fly and flew back to Montami. That was a big waste of time to go through 3 more running away in a wild battle to, you know. Anyways, so backspace is select, so that's how I auto-assign the bike to select. Just because, you know, it's a fast tool, I always assign that to my select key. But regardless, let me fix up my mic again. Really, it's my webcam, but my webcam contains the mic that I'm using for narration, so there you go, all better. So, yeah. So basically, I buy some weed or energy root from the herb shop, and yeah, so we're getting towards the end of the video. Once again, shout out to Cameron, Ricky, Evan, Prisoner of My Own Hell, Fly Blue Angels. Those are my big supporters, and yeah, so I leave you with the rest of this, which is me selling stuff, then getting lava cookies, and that's what we'll be next time.